calling in from what I consider to be paradise here on Vancouver Island, British Columbia, Canada. And I'm going to spend the next 15 minutes or less sharing with you some information that really changed my life, starting about 8 years ago. And it's my hope that my story is going to connect with you in some way. I suspect that you're on this webinar because you're looking for something just like I was then. More money, maybe more time, more freedom or flexibility. And my job tonight is just to share an opportunity with you that I see transforming lives around the world. And maybe you'll find something here that you're looking for too. So this is a picture of my family that we took a few months ago. We were on a 3-week road trip exploring the Mighty 5 national parks in Utah. Spectacular trip. Traveling is a big part of our life. It's one of our high values. And I honestly love not having to ask anybody for time off to go on holidays. But it wasn't always like that. If I rewind about 8 years ago, I was working full-time as an engineer with a big energy company in downtown Calgary, Alberta. And my wife and I had just started having kids, and it was just completely shifting my priorities. It really became clear to me that I needed to spend as much time as possible with my family. It was the center of my universe, really where I wanted to be. And yet every day I'd get up early and I'd tiptoe out of the house before anybody else was awake. And I'd work all day, and I'd come home just in time for dinner and bedtime with my kids. And I missed so many moments with my young kids because I wasn't home, and it was just tearing my heart out. I'd already been thinking for a few years, there's got to be a better way than this. I didn't enjoy the work I was doing, or the usual workplace politics, that kind of thing. And I didn't want a job where I had to report to a manager and ask for permission to do things. And really, when I looked around at all the senior people around me, they're usually just grumpy and stressed out and cynical and not exactly living the life of their dreams either. And they may be doing okay for income, but they had no time. And many of them were unhealthy and just sad, like just going through the daily grind. So my wife and I were looking for a better way to earn an income and live life according to our highest values, which, like I said, is family, travel, contribution, and community. We wanted both the money and the time. I mean, crazy, right? I believe that freedom is defined differently by everybody, but what we all have in common is a desire for more of it. The opportunity I'm going to share with you tonight has given us the freedom to leave our engineering careers and move our family to Vancouver Island on the beautiful west coast of BC. So I'm home for my family. I have a huge garden that we've built, which is a lot of fun. That's my passion. It's very rewarding. We go mountain biking every week. We're right close to the ocean. And we're living proof that with the right business and plenty of hard work, that your dreams can come true. So let's get into the content we have for you tonight. So if you're looking at a different opportunity, it's important to have some criteria to evaluate them with. And so I'm going to cover these following 5 key aspects. First of all, trends in the market, because in any business, you need the trends in your favor if you want to be successful. I'm going to introduce you to a company, give you some background. I'm going to talk about some products and science behind it, the income potential, right? We talk about compensation, and timing, because as they say, especially in business, timing is everything. So let's start with the market trends. Social media, obviously a huge and growing trend, billions of people connected around the world, and it's where people spend their attention. And that's where their eyeballs are, and increasingly that's where their wallets are. So having a business that leverages these online platforms and these huge networks of people right at your fingertips is a major advantage. Let's talk about anti-aging and health. Let's face it, we're all aging and we don't like it, or most of us don't. And it's not just the baby boomers either. A growing number of women and men of every age are interested in youth preservation and hanging on to their health and their beauty and their longevity. Demand for anti-aging products and services is growing exponentially right now. And by 2025, it is projected to be a $1 trillion per year industry. The shifting demographics is absolutely a part of this story as well. Younger generations today want more flexibility, more independence, and really more choice over how and where they earn an income. And people of all ages are finding it increasingly difficult to make ends meet without supplementing their day job with some kind of side gig or a side hustle. And this need for extra income is actually a big global trend and has given rise to the term gig economy, whether it's Uber drivers or people selling stuff on eBay, even flipping cars, getting into real estate. More and more people are searching for ways to earn extra income or simply looking for a better financial vehicle that fits with their desired lifestyle. And that's where we were, absolutely. Another trend supporting this is companies hiring less full-time permanent employees. It's being viewed as more of a liability, and more people are being hired now on a contract basis. So a growing number of people will be forced to be independent contractors in the future. Forbes magazine actually reported that 1 in 3 people in the US, and Canada's the same, will be aligned with some sort of side hustle in the near future. And this actually is great news for us because we have what many people are looking for in a side business. So let's talk about the company. New Skin Enterprises is the company, and I really consider them our partner in this endeavor. It was founded in 1984. They just had their 35th birthday, and it's publicly traded on the New York Stock Exchange. And that means that it's fully transparent, so you can really dig in and do your homework there if that's something that you want to do. They do have a proven track record of success, and it's a big company, nearly $3 billion in sales last year and growing. New Skin really offers us the chance to build a global business with over 50 countries open, and like more on the way. Like every year and a half, they're opening up a new country. Peru just opened in March, and my wife Joy was there building with our South American teams. But perhaps the most exciting market is actually right here in North America, where we have the largest direct sales market in the world. And yet the majority of New Skin's sales have historically come from overseas, from other countries. There's a major effort underway this year with support from the company to really grow our local markets here in Canada and the United States. So it's kind of like being at the beginning of a massive new wave of growth, but backed by a reputable company that's proven itself, for over 3 decades. About 10 years ago, in keeping with the Force for Good mission, one of the founders challenged our scientists to come up with a solution to end world hunger. Big goal. That was the beginning of the Nourish the Children initiative. They created an innovative food aid product called Vitameal. It's a mixture of rice and lentils and nutrients formulated to break the cycle of malnutrition. And this is fed to hungry children around the world. Every single day, over 100,000 children get a meal from this program. And many of them actually have to go to school to get it. So they're also receiving an education. To date, our distributors, our customers, and the company have together donated over 600 million meals through this amazing program. And I'm very proud to be a part of this program, very close to my heart. So let's change gears a little bit. Let's talk about science and let's talk about products. Lots of companies talk about their cutting edge science, and they have a couple of studies and a scientist or two and their exclusive products, which is great. And there's some great stuff out there. As a comparison, New Skin employs over 75 full-time PhD scientists in a wide variety of fields. And they've been working together for over 3.5 decades. The company uses an evidence-based approach, which has really created this rock-solid foundation of science. And they continue to innovate and collaborate with labs and universities around the globe to bring the most innovative products to market. In 2011, New Skin acquired LifeGen Technologies, which is a leading genomics research company. It's focused on epigenetic analysis of the aging process. Some big words there, but basically LifeGen studies and researches aging at the genetic level and how we can influence that. This partnership led to the development and launching of AgeLock. AgeLock is our brand of products based on gene expression science, and it can change the way people age, literally, by slowing down and even reversing the aging process. Our AgeLock science platform focuses on the source of aging, which is our genes, instead of just on the symptoms like everybody else seems to do. And our AgeLock science has been incorporated into both nutrition and beauty products, so you get younger on the inside and the outside. New Skin to date has sold over $8 billion worth of AgeLock products without traditional stores or advertising. It's been done solely by word of mouth. which is a testament to how effective and amazing these products actually are. Nu Skin has evolved to allow multiple entry points for distributors to really focus their business on. Our social selling system is leveraging the power of social media to share affordable, demonstrable products that can spread really quickly through social networks. For example, our incredible whitening toothpaste, which has literally gone viral around the world. Some other notable ones right now is our sunless tanner. The lip colors are really taking off right now, and it's perfect for social media. A prime example of Nu Skin's commitment to innovation was their $135 million acquisition of the biophotonic scanner, and it's in the bottom left of your screen there. It's the only device in the world that can non-invasively measure the antioxidant levels in living human tissue. They made this important acquisition to validate their world-class nutritional products, which are actually guaranteed to raise your antioxidant levels in your body in 60 days, or they're free. And they use this device to actually test that. Phenomenal device. I have one in my house, and we test all of our family every single month. We're able to actually see the level of antioxidants and our protection against free radical damage like every single month, and see how that changes, and see if what we're doing is actually improving. So our personal beauty device platform also has been a pillar of Nu Skin's success for many years. It is now also $1 billion brand. And this leads us to our newest device we're quite excited about, is the LumiSpa. About 18 months ago, we launched a new cleansing and treatment device called the LumiSpa, and it has exploded into the market with over 2 million units sold so far. It is now the world's #1 at-home beauty device, and it's easy to see why. It's really unique with this counter oscillating head. It's very hygienic, unlike the spinning brush technology thing from our competitor. It's an easy conversation starter. It's simple to explain, simple to demonstrate, and you get immediate results. The pricing is in a sweet spot, and there's very little training required to use it. So from a product point of view, this device works miracles on your face, and the results are cumulative. And from a business point of view, this is a product that is easy to share, and it can duplicate very quickly. So what do the successful distributors do every day? We simply use the products ourselves. We share our story of how the products and the business opportunity have benefited us and our families. And because of the trends in the market right now, the people we share this with are already looking for ways to look younger, be healthier, be more financially secure. I always say the people we're looking for are looking for us, just like I was looking when I got started. So we have what they're looking for, and we simply connect them to the products or the business or both, and depending on what they're looking for. It's crucial to have a system in place to build a business quickly, and that's what we really teach with our team. The beauty of our business model is that it is focused on a win-win philosophy. Although you're in business for yourself, it's not by yourself. We really do work as a team. And please note that you do not have to quit your job to do this business. Like me and most of the top successful distributors in Nu Skin, we started part-time, and so can you. So you start by getting an account, which is free, and there is no obligation to purchase or make a monthly order, which is quite refreshing in this industry. The next step is to become a brand representative, which is the first milestone, and then become a leader, where you learn how to grow a team and really experience the leverage. So here's a quick look at the average incomes of distributors as they grow their business and advance through the compensation plan. We don't really have time to get into all the details here, but let's just say that there is something for everybody. If you want to make a few extra $100 per month, that's great. There's a place for you here, and we can show you how to do that. If you want to replace an income and go full-time, fantastic. We can show you how to do that. That's absolutely possible. If you've got like huge dreams and are really ready to get to work, then it's also possible to have some serious life-changing income that your future generations will thank you and remember you for. The average income of the top leaders in the company is over $40,000 per month, and there are well over 1,200 people that have achieved this so far, and that number is growing every day. At this stage, the business often takes on a life of its own, growing and paying you income, whether you're working on it or whether you're sleeping or vacationing, and it is a willable and saleable asset. Our personal business has now expanded into other countries and into other languages. And I can tell you from experience, it's an incredible feeling to have true leveraged income. And I hope you like to travel because in addition to your compensation, the company offers all expense paid incentive trips every 6 months. And the next one is to Ireland. That qualification wraps up at the end of June. And in July, they will be announcing the next trip. They are totally over the top, like roll out the red carpet, gifts in your room every single day. We've been to Panama, we've been to Hawaii, and Alaska cruise. These trips are absolutely amazing. Okay, so last point here as we wrap up, it is definitely the perfect timing for Nu Skin. We have this like a perfect storm happening with the convergence of technology, e-commerce, anti-aging and health trends, and plus this increasing desire of more and more people who are looking for a better way to not just make ends meet, but truly live life on their terms. We have exclusive products, genetic science. We have these new tools and platforms designed for the digital economy. And we have a dynamic business model and a proven track record of success. So the only question really is the timing right for you or for somebody that you know? What if you could determine the way that you age? What if you could move just beyond being comfortable? And what if you could create the freedom and the resources to truly make a difference? Because today, millions of people are turning to this industry as the only realistic way of setting themselves free. And that is exactly how we did it. So please get back to the person who invited you on the call. Make sure you get your questions answered, and we hope to see you again soon. Thanks for your time.